Ethan was a handsome man with a charming smile and deep eyes, the kind of man who could turn heads effortlessly. But for him, only one woman mattered: Isabella. Isabella was beautiful, but what truly captivated Ethan was her laughter, soft and melodic, a sound that made his world stop. He didn't need grand declarations or extravagant gestures to show his love. He preferred the little things that reminded her every day how much he adored her. Every morning, before she woke up, he would leave a hot cup of coffee on her nightstand with a handwritten note. For my reason to wake up. If it was cold, he would drape his coat over her shoulders before she could even shiver. When they walked together, he always positioned himself between her and the street, as if the world had to go through him before it could touch her. One day, Isabella came home after a long day at work, exhausted. When she opened the door, she found the apartment lit by soft candlelight, her favorite meal waiting on the table. Ethan looked at her with that smile that always made her forget her worries, and without saying a word, he took her hand and led her to the dining table. "You don't have to do all this," she whispered, touched by his kindness. Ethan gently caressed her cheek and whispered back, "It's not all this, Isaac. It's just another way to remind you how much I love you." She smiled, resting her head against his chest, listening to the steady beat of his heart, a rhythm as comforting and familiar as his love. Their love wasn't in grand gestures, but in the quiet moments, the shared smiles, the unspoken understanding. It was in the hot coffee, the warm coat, the candle-lit dinners, the simple act of protecting her from the world's harshness. It was in the small gestures, the quiet acts of love, that their profound connection blossomed. It was in these everyday moments that their love story unfolded, a testament to the power of small gestures, woven together to form a tapestry of big love. One evening, weeks later, as they sat on their balcony, watching the city lights twinkle below, Isabella turned to Ethan, her eyes shining. "You know," she said softly, "all those little things, they mean the world to me, more than any grand gesture ever could." Ethan smiled, his heart overflowing with a love that wasn't expressed in words, but in actions, in the quiet language of everyday devotion. Their love was a symphony of small gestures, a testament to the profound power of small acts of love, proving that sometimes the smallest gestures speak the loudest.